Greetings, Guardians! Have you got that Friday feeling? This man has, because it's Friday. That's right, it is time for Xur. He's on the Nessus Golden Barge of Love, and it's a very sunny evening here on Nessus. The temperature is around plus 33 degrees Celsius, and this gentleman has got some stuff to sell. So let's have a look what he's got. It is... It's a throwback, once again. Now we've got TELESTO, Exotic Fusion Rifle. We've got the DUNEMARCHERS for Titans, the TRANSVERSIVE Steps for Warlocks, and Shards of GALANOR for Hunters. That is quite a special loadout, isn't it? Now, well, let's start off with TELESTO. The exotic perk is Unplanned Reprieve. Fusion projectiles attach or detonate with a delayed Void Blast. We've got Projection Fuse, and then we have Harbinger's Pulse. Multi-kills with this weapon immediately reload your equipped kinetic and energy weapons from reserves, and there's a Polymer Grip for those times where you love the polymer. Should you buy this? Well, if you're on your Fusion Rifle step of the Iron Banner quest, then it's a very popular pew-pew indeed. Other than that, it sounds cool, it looks cool, and it annoys people. What more do you need in a pew-pew? So buy that in your collections right now. Okay, there we've got DUNEMARCHERS. I love this exotic very, very much indeed for Titans. The rolls look identical to the ones that you pull from collections, which is quite upsetting. I was hoping that Xur would sell stat rolls that were different from the stuff that you can pull from collections. Maybe that's the case, I don't know, but I've had a look. These are the same. It's exactly the same stuff that you pull from collections. But anyway, we've got linear actuators, increases sprint speed. Sprinting builds up a static charge after melee attacking an enemy. That charge will chain damage to nearby enemies. That's if you can English. So it's a great exotic. It's the movement exotic for Titans, in my opinion. Of course, Line Rampants are another movement exotic, but this one has a bit more of a purpose for PvP, and PvP is where it's at for me personally. It also works great for PvE. You just smash an enemy with your fists, you know, a crowd of ads with your fist, and you get your charge, and it can take out large portions of ads as well. So it's the best of both worlds. If you haven't got it, you need it. It is Arc, so there will be a limitation to the amount of or types of mods that you can now run on Arc Armor. For example, Arc Armor is the only stuff that you can equip Shotgun Scavenger. That's as an example. Void is the stuff for snipers, and Solar is the stuff for fusions and whatnot. So there is a bit of a limitation. I'm hoping that from random drops out in the world that we can get different elemental setups for each of our favorite exotics, because, you know, if you want to run a shotgun or a snipes, it's a bit different. But anyway, there you go. Those are the DUNEMARCHERS for the Titans. Then we've got the movement exotic for Warlocks. I'm sorry, this just looks really strange. Look how scrawny these... The last time I saw legs like that, they were dangling out of a nest. Anyway, and these flannel espadrilles or whatever. Anyway, transversive steps, the movement exotic for Warlocks. We've got Strange Protractor, sprint speed increased after a short time sprinting. Your currently equipped weapon is automatically reloaded. Love these exotics. Definitely one of my go-tos, along with Ophidian Aspects. So if you haven't got this, you're going to need it in your collection. Again, it's an Arc set, so shotgun is the way of the way with this PvP kind of setup there, Shotgun Scav. And there you go. The roll at the moment is exactly the same as the stuff that you pull from collections. So there you go. Transversive steps, Warlocks. If you haven't got them, now you have. Shards of GALANOR for Hunters. So we've got Sharp Edges. Hits and kills with Blade Barrage will return super energy after the super ends. This is your go-to for Mayhem. And again, the stat roll is exactly the same. If you haven't got these in your collection, then it's still worth it, especially if Mayhem comes around and you're a Hunter main, for example. You'll need these in your life for playing Mayhem. Is it good for PvE? Well, they were before they were kind of nerfed a little bit. They still do work. You just won't get as much super energy back from your hits and kills, but it does work. So if you want your Blade Barrage that bit extra often, because you love a bit of Blade Barrage, and let's face it, it looks cool, it sounds cool, it's a great super, I love it myself, then you're going to need these mittens. That is the be all and end all. There's some cool ornaments for them as well, available from somewhere. There you go. That is the inventory this week. Not so much of a disappointment. I'd say they're all good exotics here. There is, being fair, we do want to see some increased stat rolls and what have you. I'm going to grab that. There's an invitation to get some loot from doing the Invitation of the Nine business. And the isochronal engram, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it hoping to get void stompies for my hunter, because I want to be able to snipe using stompies. Let's see what we get. Last week was something. Scuppered. A sweet business, ladies and gents. That is such a shame. But it's a 950 at least anyway. So there we go. Ladies and gents, have yourselves an absolutely fantastic weekend. I hope you have all the fun grinding out Destiny. I hope you have fun. Oh, look, there he is, a warlock in situation. A happy customer right there. Anyway, have a fantastic week. Have fun in the Iron Banner. Take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, smoke us a kipper. We'll be back for breakfast.